This week on Report on Conditions, we'll cover a horse rescue in the unincorporated area of Hemet, a traffic collision involving a vehicle and a steamroller in Coachella, and we'll cover a well-deserved shout-out to our new Fire Captain Specialist postgraduates.
Stand by for reporting conditions.
Welcome to this week's edition of CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department Report on Conditions. I'm Richard Cordova. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when we upload new episodes and other exciting stories. Here's a recap of last week's stats covering June 21st through June 27th, 2021. CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department dispatchers and firefighters answered the call to 3,483 incidents. Of those incidents, 239 were fire calls and 2,648 were medical emergencies. Now let's take a look at some of the highlighted incidents for the past week. On the evening of Monday, June 21st, resources were dispatched to reports of an injured horse in the hills near Firecat Road and California Avenue. When firefighters arrived, they reported a large horse that had thrown the rider and became lodged between two boulders. Firefighters worked tirelessly for 6 hours to free the injured horse. Although the rider was not injured, the horse sustained moderate injuries and is under the care of a large animal vet. Our next incident takes us to Coachella. Just before midnight on the evening of Wednesday, June 23rd, a traffic collision at Grapefruit Boulevard and 7th Street involving a passenger vehicle versus a steamroller. Although the solo occupant of the vehicle was not trapped, the adult female sustained moderate injuries and was flown by Mercy Air 18 to an area hospital for treatment. On Friday, June 25th, just before noon, dispatchers answered multiple reports of a wildland fire at East Harvest Way and Bundy Canyon Road in Wildomar. The first on-scene engine company reported approximately half-acre burning in light grasses with a potential of 10 acres. As a precaution, Riverside County sheriffs were requested to shut down Bundy Canyon Road between Harvest Way and Cottonwood Canyon Road. Quick work by firefighters contained the fire at 12:18 p.m. No injuries to civilians or to firefighters were reported. Our next incident takes us to the unincorporated area of Blythe at 9:23 p.m. on Friday, June 25th, where Blythe City Fire Department and the Colorado River Indian Tribal Fire Department assisted CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department on a trailer fire at the 1700 block of Highway 95. The first arriving chief officer reported one structure well involved with a threat to a nearby structure. Due to the remoteness of the incident, the fire spread to an additional mobile home, deeming both structures a total loss. One civilian sustained minor injuries. The cause of the fire was determined to be accidental.
As we enter peak fire season, County Fire Chief Bill Weiser's top priority is to keep residents, visitors, and our firefighters safe. As part of this annual effort to reduce the risk of wildland fires, Chief Weiser, with approval of the County Board of Supervisors, has modified hours and closed several hiking areas throughout Riverside County. Let's take a look at the short video outlining the closures with some changes to existing areas as well as added closures.
Nearly 85% of wildland fires in the United States are caused by humans, resulting from actions like campfires left unattended, the burning of debris, equipment use and malfunctions, negligently discarded cigarettes, and intentional acts of arson. In an effort to reduce the risk of wildfire, the Riverside County Fire Chief implements the complete recreational closure of 5 hiking areas and intermittent recreational closure of 1 hiking area during times of high fire danger. The 5 areas under complete recreational closure are Eagle Canyon, north of Cajalco Road and west of La Sierra Avenue, Steel Peak, northwest of Highway 74 and south of Santa Rosa Mine Road, Batista Canyon, southeast of Hemet, North Mountain and Indian Canyon northeast of San Jacinto and south of Banning, Whitewater Canyon north of Interstate 10, including Whitewater Preserve, and the Ramona Bowl in Santa Rosa Hills south of Hemet, which will be open daily for recreational use from sunrise until 12 p.m. These hiking areas remain closed until favorable weather conditions reduce the risk of wildfire and are officially reopened by the Riverside County Fire Chief.
It's important for the public to abide by hiking area closures unless private property access is required. Anyone in violation can be fined up to $100 for their first offense.
If you do venture out to hike or camp when the trails are open, remember these important tips. Let someone know of your plans, where you're going, and when you'll return. Always bring enough water, and hike with a companion. For more information and hiking tips, please visit rvcfire.org.
I'm Fire Captain Specialist Ken Meinke. This week's Strong Work Shoutout goes to our Fire Captain Specialists John May and Michael Nelson, who recently graduated from the CAL FIRE Post Academy in Ione. The 22-week post-certified regular basic course consists of 960 hours of classroom, hands-on, and scenario-based training, including criminal law studies, arrest and control, defensive tactics, firearms and taser qualification, emergency vehicle operation, and physical fitness. After successful completion of the course, Captains May and Nelson embark upon the next phase of training, a 400-hour field training program. Please join me in welcoming the Riverside Unit's 2 newest officers to the CAL FIRE law enforcement ranks.
Thank you for your video clips, photos, and ideas for future episodes. To stay up to date on significant incidents as they happen in Riverside County, be sure to follow at CAL FIRE RU on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to send us your great incident, training, and special event photos and video clips to rrupio@fire.ca.gov. That's a wrap from this week's Report on Conditions. From your CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire Department, Public Affairs, Community Education Bureau team, thank you for watching.